guys, thanks for joining me on another video. Today, first we're gonna acknowledge, I know someone's gonna mention my hair. It's not the cutest right now. It is like a yellow orange. I do have my natural root right here, which is exactly what I'm trying to do, is grow out my natural hair color and then eventually kind of match the bottom. But anyways, video is not about that. I just know someone in my family is gonna say something, so that's what's going on with that. As you see with the title of this video, we are going to be talking about dimensions and what they are. I'm going to explain them a little bit briefly, just so that you get a better idea about what they are, because I know a lot of people are kind of venturing more towards this topic, and a lot of people may be talking about third dimension or 3D, 4D, 5D, and people are like, what is this? What does this mean? So here I am to explain it, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get to it. So let's just be clear, we can embody all of these dimensions. We can physically be in all these dimensions. We just have to know how and allow ourselves to be open-minded to get there. So 3D consciousness, 3D, third dimension. It is space, it is height, width, length, it's sound, it's light. 3D is what we perceive to be physical touch. This is who we are. This is all we are. This is you, this is me. Basically, you are just stuck in certain levels of consciousness. So I think in one of my videos, it was how to raise your vibration. I put a scale on, I think I put a scale on that video. Well, if you go on Google, you can just research a vibrational scale of feelings, and the lowest, it will have a certain amount of feelings, and then all the way up to enlightenment. And basically 3D, you are basically stuck in the lower vibrational feelings, and that's more so of anger, fear, guilt. There's just a lot of things that keep us there, and basically we are just keeping ourselves as being more focused on like labels. And another thing that will keep us in those lower vibrational states and keep us in a more 3D state is, one example would be the news. So the news only has certain things in there to keep you more at a lower state of consciousness, where you know they're only portraying bad that's happening out in the world. So you're constantly fearing about things. You're constantly just thinking about all this gunk that you don't need. 3D dimension is more based off of materialistic things, and that's not saying any of these things are bad. It's just explaining that this is what 3D is about and how we kind of get stuck in that 3D dimension. So then we will go more towards 4D, fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is non-physical. So entities, yes, entities are real. There are non-physical beings that are still on this earth. You can call them spirits, you can call them angels, you can call them whatever. Basically, the way that I kind of think of it is these spirits, these entities, these souls that are still in, they're kind of like they're in like a transitioning stage, but they're not moving forward. So that's kind of how I look at it. And there's a lot of other views that I can kind of tap around, but that's just going to be an overall view of what I think. So basically what 4D can allow you to do is focus more on what you want. And when you focus more on what you want, then you allow yourself to be in a higher level of consciousness. You can even unlock abilities that you have that you may not have had before, or maybe slightly known at one point but didn't allow it to come in because you were scared or you were skeptical, which then brings you to that 3D level of fear and all that. So so seeing entities, seeing souls, seeing angels, being able to hear them, getting messages, getting downloads from your higher self, from God, from however you want to perceive that. And just to say this, downloads are basically your higher self or whoever sending messages telepathically through your head, so where you just intuitively know what to do, what to say, and where to go. It can also allow you to astral project. I have not done that. I would love to do that, but also it is a scary thing to me, so me not being so open to that concept, I won't really be able to do that for myself, because I'm keeping myself at that lower vibrational state, so I can't move into that fourth dimension of astral projecting. And also, we can control time, and time is not real, but we'll just say like we can basically almost stop time. We'll say when you're in meditation, there's times where I've been in meditation for over 30 minutes and it literally felt like 5 minutes. So you can do that with your mind. You can do these things, but you don't necessarily think that it's possible, because we have only been conditioned to think a certain way, to only believe a certain way, to only know that we can be and do certain things in our daily life. So think of 4D is just kind of like a gateway, kind of like a subway station moving into the fifth dimension. So it's something that's not talked of that much, but it's not to be neglected. So it's just kind of like, or we'll say an airport. So you're going to the airport, you're going to a new place, but you are traveling to this new place, but you also are bringing all of your things. And so it's like you're taking all of your known information with you to this other dimension, to this other place of living. I hope that kind of makes sense. I probably didn't describe that as well as it was flowing through my head. So then leads us into that fifth dimension. So what the fifth dimension is essentially is a collective consciousness. We are all connected, knowing and believing and feeling that we are all connected. It's a unity consciousness. What is good for you is good for me. So like doing these videos, it's not knowingly being selfish about it. It's knowing that it's bettering you by bettering me, because all this information is being sent out, and it is vibrationally going around where we all collectively think the same thing, and then we become a unity into that. Basically become of service to others. So if you look at that vibrational chart of feelings, when you start getting more into that love and enlightenment feeling, that is when you are in the fifth dimension. Nothing matters. It is just bliss, and everyone is just on that collective thought, and nothing matters. Like, you don't have to worry about, someone stealing your car, or, not unlocking not locking your door because, you think that a burglar is going to come in. It is just bliss, and it is just peace. And when you finally move into that, and the world moves into that, it is just going to be one of the most magical things that can happen on this earth. And I'm not fully there, but I think that I am moving into the fourth dimension because I am limiting myself to so much, so that I can solely be with what exactly I want to do with my life. So basically what I am and where I'm at right now is I have deactivated my social media, and I will end up bringing it back, but for right now I knew that I was being consumed by whatever was being portrayed out there, and I was allowing a lot of things get to me. And for right now, I feel like I am at a vulnerable state that I want to make sure that the best knowledge is coming into my mind of what I want to research, not what I'm going online for and then seeing what is put out there, which is not the information that I want to receive. Does that make sense? So basically, by doing this, I have just been overwhelmed and overjoyed by the amount of just peace I have felt. And it's almost like you know, the knowing that I had that there's just more to this life and everything, it's just been like someone is just pushing it onto my face. Like, it is just there, and it is great, but I'm still trying to understand it. Like, I have been getting messages in my dream that I'm trying to figure out, and I'll share that with you when I understand it a little bit more. But I believe that it's some sort of calling to help, but I'm trying to understand it so that I can portray it out to you guys so that it's not explained wrong, or so that you don't get the wrong idea, or I don't know. This is all new to me, but I am feeling it. I'm going with it. It is feeling great. It is feeling right. And yeah, I was supposed to go out and make money today, and I just felt like I needed to be home to do this video. And I just, you know, when you intuitively know to do something, do it. And sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Sometimes you're like, but I have bills, I have stuff I need to pay for, but you're like, girl, go. So here I am doing this video, and yeah, so I am thrilled that I'm doing this video. I am excited to get this video out. And so for right now, I don't have social media to be getting my video out there. So all my subscribers that are watching this video, if you could share it, just to get this video out more. I can't do it myself right now, so it would be very great if you could help me out on that. So yes, so if you can share that, if you like this video, like, comment, just let me know if there's anything you want to know down below. And I think that's it. I think we have covered everything that I wanted to cover. I hope you understood it. I hope I explained it well enough for you to understand. And if you have any questions, just leave them down below. I will answer them. I swear I will. I'll help out. I'll do whatever I need to do. So until my next video, I hope you have a great night, a great day, a great evening, midday, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. And yes, stay true. Namaste. Bye.